good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back with, got a characters list. Probably did the songs already, or maybe after this, I don't remember the order that I put them in. But we got best characters of 2024. Now this was supposed to be on a stream, got cut off because of the internet, so I'm doing this off camera. But you can check out the Rumble to see what happened before this. But what was I gonna say? Oh, some of these might have just been strictly on Patreon, and some of these will also. There's kind of a couple ones, specifically my honorable mentions, that have like little twist to it, and it could be something where maybe I reacted to it in 2023, but then it got posted in 2024. Yeah. But without further ado, I'm ready to jump into this. But before you do, make sure you thumbs up and subscribe, and let's get it. Now, with this, hold on. Now with this first one, we got Drew McIntyre for honorable mention. Now the reason it's honorable mention is because, kind of keeping, the wrestling and the movies and films kind of separate. But hey, man, this man was, in terms of wrestling, this man was carrying 2024, man. And this is kind of crazy to say this because I know the name, bro. Like, before I stopped watching. Number one, you look like a whole different person. Number two, you're feuding with my guy, CM Punk. And I'm like, all right, dude. Like, I wasn't with the whole pandemic era, so I didn't know what your story that you was going through. And so I'm like, come on, man. You're not gonna be like. Now, granted, you didn't carry CM Punk or whatever other feud that you were getting into, but y'all had one of the best feuds of the year. It was supposed to be Punk and Seth. Fortunately, they both got hurt. Seth made it back in time. CM Punk did not. We about to do the Netflix Raw joint. We'll see how that's gonna be. We'll see if that feud's gonna continue. If it's gonna go. If they're gonna do the first match, it should have been at the Rumble. Maybe they have an altercation that starts off on the Netflix, but it's too late. It's already said and done, unless someone in storyline gets hurt. But yeah, honorable mention. Now another honorable. Oh shit! Yeah, there we go. All right, another honorable mention, strictly because I didn't react to any of these seasons. Well, it could have been on the Patreon. It's possible it was on the Patreon very early 2024, but I'm not sure. But even then, those seasons didn't have these characters. But I kind of put it together with another show, which was like their little sequel, and we'll talk about that show in a second. But these are another that's kind of their only honorable mention because of that. And that is Ivar and Ubba. Now listen, Ivar only had a couple moments and I'm like, what are we doing, bruh? And Ubba, kind of the same thing. They were the most consistent characters for me in the regular Vikings show. Now y'all seen, I was talking about I did the comments video, and I was talking about they said Ragnar is one of the best characters. I think these two are better than Ragnar. Now, who knows if they would have the story that they have if it's not for Ragnar. And also, we have to keep in mind that even though there's a lot of fictional elements, that these were real people. So some of the things that happened might have been, hey, this was simply the person and not the written, acted, directed. All right. Now on to the actual list. Like I said, another one. Let me see. Yeah, so none of these are gonna be in order. I'm trying to like separate them based on like franchise. Like I'm not like if I have like two. We're talking about Vikings. If I have two Vikings character, even though and I'm putting these two together, but like let's say two separate characters, I'm gonna try not to put them together in a list. But number 10, we got from Snowpiercer, we got Ruth. Now, Ruth season 1, like this is a character arc. Season 1, she was not we was not messing with Ruth. Season 2, she was coming around. Season 3 and 4, she was holding it down. Now, the reason why she's really on this list, and I'm surprised. Like, I mean, she didn't really get a say in it, and she wasn't really as prominent as the episodes I seen in season 4. But I'm surprised you're on the list. And spoiler alert, Till is not on the list because you know Till was one of my main characters. Now, one of the reasons why I stopped watching Snowpiercer is because there's something that happened, and Ruth was the only one with the common sense like I did in that scene. Not what it was about Leighton, not his reasoning. I get your reasoning. Even like love makes you do crazy things or non-logical things, however it goes. But other people, yeah, you're their mans, but we gotta think about everyone. Only person who was calling it out was Ruth. So she solidified herself a spot on this list. Now, at number 9, what was it? Oh, at number 9, we got. I didn't put you on here, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Gaming channel description down below. I was playing Marvel Rivals as I was trying to download these, so I don't have his picture. But number 9, we got Otto Hightower. It's kind of ironic that I don't have his picture, because he left King's Landing and he was never to be seen. But he was holding it down on his side for the parts that we had in season 2. We're also keeping context for season 1. We're focused mainly on the seasons that we've seen this year. Now on to number 8. Number 8, if there's more people on this list, you would have been an honorable mention. But since there's not that many, we got at number 8 we got Mizu from Blue Eye Samurai. Now I do want to say that. All right, Blue Eye Samurai's reactions on the channel, by the way. I do want to say this. I was never one who was agreeing with. Hold on. Okay, yeah, Viking. Hold on. I don't ever recall making Patreon reactions. Yes, I did, because I remember I had to make. Okay, yeah. But Blue Eye Samurai. Oh, there's a part where she had to do something. She had to make a hard decision. And y'all know, if y'all seen my worst characters list, why some of those characters run there, because they were not making hard decisions. That's another one. With Ruth, she was the one who made the hard decision, even though, okay, that one is actually more of a hard decision because of one certain element. But she had to do something, and then like she was fighting off with someone that was she supposed to? No. There's a princess who wanted to get revenge on Mizo, and then so her father's people were after her, and I think someone tried to, because of the decision that Mizu didn't make the hard decision. I think I don't know, but let's just say, all right, they're in a life or death situation. They have to fight together. So then her father's people come because she left her father's kingdom, and she's like, Mizu's not gonna let you take her. First and foremost, you came here to kill me. That's number 1. Number 2, I don't know you like that. Even before, like, y'all glanced at each other a couple times before y'all had to fight another, but you don't know her like that. And third, that's your father's people, so like it just seems like you're just some spoiled kid who wants a rush. It's like you go to the party with the rich kid from school, and then his parents send. Okay, it's a little sketchy because it's you don't get in a stranger's car, but let's just say it's his uncle or some shit, and his uncle's like, hey, your parents, we got the whole family and friends looking for you, and then he looks at you and says, blah 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 is not gonna let you take me. Like, you're gonna be like, bro, I'm not about to fight off your family and friends, bro. No, go home. I mean, people try to like defend that in my comments, bro. All right, so number 7, we got also from House of the Dragon. Hold on. Number 7. Hold on, man. You can't overlap me, man. Number 7, we got Daemon Targaryen. Now, you're kind of like a even okay. Actually, no. I will say in this season, season 2, they did have you know, have like explore your story more. Although they spent a lot more time, they could have just had you take a prominent thing. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you did that storyline in a couple episodes, but like, you're damn near away from everyone for the whole season. And it was, at first it was working, but then it was like, it was, oh, you're building the army, this, that, and the third. But then it was kind of like, okay, hey, we are in I forgot the name of that castle, bitch. We are in whatever that castle is. It's haunted. Fuck, what's the name, bro? But yeah, so he's seeing these like visions and shit like that. What I like about him is him and Viserys in season 1 complemented each other. Him and Rhaenyra in this season complement each other. And then it's like, even though he's like, okay, yeah, she's gonna be the one to rule, like, he, and it's not, it stepped out of someone's, well, in terms of like role and hierarchy and like how they are, he stepped out of his own shadow of his like his own ego. Now, number 6, we got Freydis from Vikings Valhalla. Now, I only did, let's see, I did season 1 and I did season 2, like, maybe like a couple episodes, I don't remember. Or did I just do season? I feel like I did season 2 as well. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, alright. I did season 1, and I was going halfway. Matter of fact, I can just pull it up right now. But I think it's 3 episodes, I mean 3 seasons, and 8 episodes per season. And I will say this, I enjoyed Freydis more, but you kind of got the Leighton treatment, or the Jesse from Preacher treatment, where they were starting to put you in storylines I didn't care about, or go to things I didn't care about. Let me see. Let's see. Season 2, episode 5. And I think I had no, that was House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon, I had one more episode, but I accidentally deleted the footage before uploading it on Patreon. But yeah, so I didn't fully get through the series, but she was interesting. I thought she was a cool character, and she had like a cool like starting off point. Jesse, you never had that starting off point. Leighton, you have those moments, but you were never that guy in that situation. Now, number 5. See, it's not all bad if you've seen my... Oh, I forgot to crop this out. Hey, we can get you out of there. From the 100, we got my guy Lincoln, man. Right now, we're only focusing on. Well, I would just say this: he's probably the most consistent. I don't think there's moments where it's like, okay, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. I don't like Vice situations in story or IRL. What I mean by that, we're just talking about Vikings, Valhalla, and the original show. The original show, I don't know how to pronounce your name, bro. But the him constantly getting drunk, and I don't care about that, bro. I don't like, I don't, these people going down destructive paths. Number one, it's gonna try to like give them a reason when they do something. Number two, like if you do it, you have to like have some like something with it. I'm not a big Iron Man guy, but like that'd be the way to go. Like he's still functioning. So the only moment with Lincoln was he was dependent on the thing with the Reaper shit, but then that eventually got solved. But besides that, he's been the most consistent. Now number 4, we got my guy Uhtred, man. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really get, y'all didn't really get much Last Kingdom, but y'all got Seven Kings Must Die. That was, Patreon. It was gonna be on the channel, but I was edited, and then the last 12 minutes, even as a least amount of cuts on the Patreon, still trying to get that to be salvageable was horrendous. I don't know what happened to my mic that day, but yeah, like I was relating to like a lot of things that he was not a lot of things, but it was kind of like they was doing him the worst way, man. It would be like we both feel bound by destiny, and then there's other things, but that's not what I'm gonna discuss. That was the main thing. But what I mean by they was doing him in the worst way, it'll be like he'll help them save everything, and then it'll be like, okay, well, I'm grateful to you. And then episode later, they're like an enemy now. Huh? So he'll befriend somebody, and then they'll just turn on him. And then that happened every season, bro. Even by his kids. So, but he was the heart of the show, man. I enjoyed The Last Kingdom, even though I didn't get to watch it on the channel. Next we got, I wonder what the fight between these two would be. By Uhtred and we got, it's kind of like he's knighting me right now. We got Aemon Targaryen. Now, even though it's a little interesting, I don't like how they playing with my man's like, oh, he got mommy issues, or I don't like whatever the stuff y'all are doing. Him curled up in the ball with the prostitute. Okay, brother. And then like his spasm moments. He's always been a more interesting character, but it felt like they were trying to like nerf him. It's like you'll play a game, it's like, oh, this character is the best, and you'll play that character, and then now it gets nerfed. Next we got number 3. Oh no, that was number 3. Next we got number 2. We got the GOAT. We got the GOAT, man. Listen, man. Speaking of nerf and buff, I would say he's OP at defending on Marvel Rivals. Game of Channel description down below. But in terms of like attacking, yeah, he's it's pretty tough in Marvel Rivals. I should start using them when it comes to the defending though. But hey man, this is the GOAT of the MCU. Right? If we got like top 3 villains, he's always in that top 3. It's gonna be him and Thanos, and then who's the third person you put in there? Now, I had a list before in another channel years ago, and I think I said Loki, Thanos, Killmonger. No, Loki, Killmonger, Thanos. And the only reason I said Thanos 3 and Killmonger 2 is because Killmonger had one movie. Thanos had a whole bunch of he had a couple scenes in Guardians. He had end credit scenes. He was the build up to the big bad villain, and he had 2 films. And then he had what if episode. Like, he had so much. Let's just don't take the what if episode, because even Killmonger got a what if episode. But by the time it was like his movie in Infinity War and Endgame, like, even with those 2 movies, he got more time to, well, I want to say, I don't know about screen time, but like more time as in this is the threat than Killmonger did. But this is the GOAT of the MCU. And even now, like, he's literally carrying the MCU. This is what he's about to do this. Like, a couple minutes later, he's gonna be holding the MCU together. This one man. So this is the GOAT. And the only, I already did that. I think the only reason why he's not number 1, I think I was gonna have him be number 1 to just be like, okay, nothing's in order besides number 1. But I didn't have him be number 1 because I think I had him in number 1 in like 2 lists in a row. I think when it was season 1, as well as I think this was like barely getting into like 2024. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to, I have to double check that. But number 1, we got from the 100. We got Marcus. Hold on. And honestly, Loki should be number 1, because his biggest, I don't remember what happens later on, but the first 2 seasons, and then I think it's season 3 and 4, he's been holding it down. I don't remember when the prisoners come down. I don't remember 100% how he is. Low key and worst characters, I should have put Abby, but I didn't think about that. I don't know. She might have been a dishonorable mention. But the negative that I will give you is this. And I'll give everyone in that scenario a negative point. So you send them to the ground. You're not an engineer, but they only gave them wristbands to like see their pulse. No type of like trying to communicate with them. All right, there's that. Number 2, it was their pulse was regular. It's not like, oh hey, there's pulse that's high and it seems like they're like breathing real hard, and oh, it looks like their pulse is slowing, like something's happening to them, and then it stops. No, regular pulse and then no pulse. That's either you got killed or something happened with the connection or with the bracelet. So no one was able to question that. And I guess I wouldn't really put that on you, but he was like, oh, that means they're dead, and that means we have to do this. Okay, I understand we gotta make hard decisions, but the thing is, someone should have called that out, and then that would have been reflective on you. If you would have been like, I doubt it, then that would have really been a negative on you. But now everyone has to share that negative point. Because no one questioned, how is... Okay, you don't just go to perfectly fine to nothing unless... And I don't even know what... Like, let's say someone, a lethal blow just headshotted you. Would your heartbeat just immediately go? I don't even know. Bars. But that's not what it was in the case. If anything, if it was to show anything like that, it would have been Wales. Because I think they did Wales without him asking. Clark did it because she was mad at her mom. And then I think Finn followed suit because he's a simp. So that's what I'll say. But other than that, he's kind of like the Shane, like from Walking Dead, the Shane in the group. That's how he is. If you want to see more of that, Patreon description down below. I would talk a little more, but the worst video was like 50 minutes long. I still got to do the songs video, and I still got to stream on the gaming channel. And when I started to stream for the main channel today, I started off saying I got a sore throat. Now it's not as sore as it was today, but like, you know, it's like, I wouldn't really say dry, but it's not fully recovered. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Hold on. That's gonna be it for this one. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Based on what you've seen that I've reacted to, whether it's on the channel, Patreon, we got things like Loki, Ahsoka. I think Ahsoka was last year. Loki, I think that was on the very edge. Vikings Valhalla, The 100, Dragon Ball Z, The Sopranos, Blue Eye Samurai. There's a few. Chaos, Gotham. I'm only like 8 episodes in. There's not really characters that I hate or love that much to put them on a list just yet. No one has really been like, yeah, that's the person. Preacher, Fear the Walking Dead. The list goes on. Yeah, there's no Fear. I was about to say, is there any? Don't worry, a Fear brand video is coming pretty soon. And let me find out there's not going to be a reason. There's not going to be a way that I can find out. But imagine that's why my because I did that a couple days ago. Imagine that's the reason why my throat is sore. But yeah, thumbs up, subscribe, stay tuned for the next one, and I'm out. Peace.